Hello, dear people from YouTube, from a not too distant future. Insane Monster here once again with another Let's Dev. And yes, you can be colored surprised, for we are here finally beyond Silvermoon. Yeah, I think we have basically finished all the interesting development part in Silvermoon. Specifically, I have only some refining touches to do GIF, the gameplay and cinematics, but overall the general concept of the map is done, and I don't think it's interesting to keep working on it live. So now I plan to work on the interlude, which hopefully will be much faster. You should know that once I finish the interesting part of development, I might stop the Let's Dev for a while I prepare for release. So if you see less content from me, that is the reason. So, where are we? Actually, we are not in the scorched plain, but we should be in the frozen mountains of Alterac. The frozen mountains of Alterac is where this interlude takes place. Now, I have to tell you one truth. And the truth is that this mountain does not look so bad. It needs refinement, but I think the mountain could be kept. And we can try to improve the look of the mountain, of the trees and everything. What I don't really like so much is this hellish look, which makes sense, I mean, in the original version, the Burning Legion looked like coming from hell, but then the lore changed and it adapted. And if you remember, we have designed the homeland of the Natrazim to be something which was not so much alike. And now I think that we should here try to be a bit more consistent with the established lore. So, I'm open for suggestion during the entire session from the people live and also in the comments. What do you think should I use as a general landing area? What do you think should be the overall design of this scorched world of homeland of the Legion, if you prefer? Because we would like to be consistent with the lore. So, with that said, here we have this mountain. Now, it's quite simple looking. We have our characters. We have a ton of things in here. And I also think we have a Black Temple Fortress that could be interesting. Hello, Mikol. How you fare today? I'm faring quite well, and you? Nice to see you, and thanks for the sub.
Thromka Insane Monster. How you fare today?
Big bag. What is this thing? What the hell is that stuff? There are things in this map which are quite weird. You are nothing, just a footman. And this is undead. Why? What the hell? Well, the Natrazim, I think we showed them already enough. I am curious to understand this. I would like to understand. So, I think that we should try to implement we can even keep these versions for now. So I think now we should remove all the units and start with the trees. So yeah, I have to copy object data. Should I copy it from Kel'Thuzad? I'm not sure about that. Maybe. So we have campaign data. I should export it from the campaign. So we copy this, save this, close this. Now, be prepared for loading times are going to be fast. That's awesome, right? Isn't it? So let me download. Yeah, we moved from close to last, but I will open campaign now briefly. Huge. Yeah, no more loading times. Some interaction, the lords. No, giving commands. No, no, no. The shot is too brief. It has to be the. I am all in for different kind of shots and not just an army. But we need to understand what we want to show. And I will keep the huge mass of demons. Yes. A huge mass of demons. So custom data from the campaign, I will import it directly. So edit, export all object data. This will be give the data. Okay. You can now close the campaign, close the editor, open it. Here we are. And we take the data. I love the data, so import all object data, replace all data, EBD data, boom. Download the data from the campaign. Perfect. I love this. Now we have the data from the campaign, with some Quel'Thuzad stuff excluded, but I think we don't really need Quel'Thuzad. If you agree with me, let me remove all of these units. Also, they there's some nitrogen in here. Okay, and you let's clean up some doodads. Okay. Now, if my memory serves me well, Meg should have prepared for me, Mr. Ogreman, my modeler, should have prepared for me some interesting things like a better textures here for Alterac. So I'm all in to try them out. So let me remove all this blight. Get this. Okay. So this is the default one. It's just a random one. Okay, so this is the path that they follow. There are some parts of this path that I don't like so much. Yes and no. Now, one thing that we would like to avoid for this setting here, so Alterac Mountains, Northern Winter, if we want to call it by Kel'Thuzad name, is to avoid showing too much snow. I don't want to have all the buildings with snow. I want the buildings to be normal. This is going to be a huge saver for me and also makes much stronger the effect we have on Northrend where you have buildings with snow. So I don't want to have actual snowy environment in the meaning that it's snowing, okay? No, I didn't yet. I'm open to it, so let me look on my incredible website. Yes, I agree. I would like to use some. I would like to take some buildings from like the CSW project, colored them on orange, and then made them with a bit of snow and destroyed in some angles around the mountains. This is something I would like to do. Alterac tile set is here. Let's see the comment of my model there. The tile set of is too blue. The trees are even bluer if possible. So this is basically just a comment. And we have removed some of this stuff. We download this. Yeah, we are in Alterac. We are in Alterac here. Yeah, this is Alterac. So Alterac tile sets and trees. Let me show you. There's a lot of things in here which is actually private. Yep. So we have this stuff here, and this stuff here can be imported into the map. It can be imported. So I need to know the path though. The path for this kind of stuff in order to import it. If you know the path, give it to me. I tested it, so probably if you have the paths, write them to me and I will implement them all. In the meanwhile, while we do this, I would like to improve this a little bit. So let's try to make it a little better. First of all, I don't really like this excessive cliff system that they added. It doesn't feel natural. So the Renard Northern Winter. So every one of this is all along the winter. So it's okay. No. Could be in the trees in here, but I don't. Silvermoon. Silvermoon. These are only turn art. Yeah, this is only turn art. Replaceable texture loader on tree. Where have I added them though? Animated trees. No. I think I never changed the texture of any tree up until now. Now we take this folder in here. Okay, take this folder in here and we copy it. Warcraft 3 Re-Reforged. Around. We have sound. Okay, and then no, I didn't move the grass. Oh, you're right. Why? What is my problem? So here I have to remove them. Oh, it was this one. Okay. Terrain art. Let's copy the whole terrain art folder. Copy and reload it. Let's see if they affect. Is it changed? I think it is the grass. Yeah, the grass, this is green now. The grass, it's also a bit greener, baby. How they changed this tile set? So bad. They replaced it instead of adding things. Why? Order. This is so bad. Okay, so I will do one thing now. So let me take our beautiful area here, but it needs to be removed. Make space for proper tile set because this is unacceptable. Well, it's a cinematic, so all cinematics is going to be quite different, but it's just a cinematic, so it's going to be very fast to be made. Tile set. Anyway, yes. Okay. So now we have this tile set, and now I can add additional thing if I want. Okay, so. Trying to keep a little bit of the original stuff in here. Yes. They really enjoyed using this tool, making this map. The ramp tool is horrible, I think. Okay, let's move the ramp. So they have this place in here. Sylvanas will be here, but she will just be a unit back there. She will not have any active role. So I think these mountains should be quite full of trees, if you ask me. Gives you back your burnout and wow. It's like PTSD. You have PTSD on World of Warcraft? I can change the music. A different set of stuff. But usually people like this World of Warcraft things. Okay, so you might think that it's fun that I never played it, right? So I am the weird one in here. I never played it, and I will never play it. I will never play on more Morp. Actually, I think it's even hard to define me as a gamer right now. I don't play anything anymore, basically. I hardly have time to work on this project, let alone fucking playing a game. I think I want to have a path because I don't want to be too snowy. So now I'm just blocking it with the snow. Then I think I will try to give it a little bit of a path. Okay. Here we are. Wrong. Oh. I usually like a lot to complement the cliffs. Yes, I would like to show ruins here in the valley down below. Ruins of something Alterac. Just let's do that. Give you a visual clue that we are in Alterac. Show don't tell, right? This is what they say. Like this is some kind of path. So a path should not be so weirdly blocking. It is more like a path now. Oh. Okay. Oh. You have the small one inside. Yeah. This is a little bit too much. Oh. Much. Oh my god, so much. So much. They changed the level of this. This could probably be the point. You know, working on this is very, very, very refreshing. It's like as if I moved a little bit away from a nightmare. Yeah, and I think that there will never be a map large like this anymore because I overdid Quel'Thuzad. Okay, I made a mistake on Quel'Thuzad. I decided to go all in every part, all the maps, and it culminated in Silvermoon, something that I had trouble to manage. So this is not going to happen again. It was not a good business decision. I know, this is why I was so careful, but I exaggerated. Basically, I envisioned this arc where you have everything built up to Quel'Thuzad by introducing mechanics, introducing a new race, introducing everything. And I think I overdid it. I mean, I could have done it a little bit less incredible. Let's make an example. If there was no Dark Wrath there, for example, that would have been much easier for me to manage. Or if I decided to not add all the heroes that I had in Quel'Thuzad, or if I decided to just keep the macro mission, yeah, even when invading the city. I mean, I could have decided not all of this, of course, but even just one of them would have improved a ton my my speed, and especially would have made me less burnt out. Because with the amount of stuff that I have to do in real life, I need to come into this and be interesting. And I can tell you that after you wait 10 minutes to load your fucking map and test something out, you are not going to enjoy it. It's not going to be refreshing or a fun experience. It's not going to be. There is nothing around this, okay? And yeah, you might say, but people do this for work. True. But they do this like a full-time job. I have my full-time job, and then when I come to do this for very small pay, I have to endure it the same. I don't really love that. It will not happen again. So if people ask me to, well, this needs to be grandiose, my answer will be no. This is going to be reasonable, whatever it is. Nothing deserves the amount of attention and care I put into Silvermoon. Nothing. It is more like all the interludes, but again, I decided to overdid fucking Netreza. The previous interlude, I decided to make it playable. Yes, this was a huge amount of work. This is going to be much faster. This will take 2 weeks to be done. And I will still work on Silvermoon. Once the terrain is done, this is basically done. It's a matter of cinematic. Less huge, not as huge as Silvermoon. It's going to be a cut of the city with one gameplay. That's it. No weird additional things. I have a lot of assets ready. Of course, I need the assets that Megas to produce me for Dalaran faction. And this is the most problematic part, but the good thing is that I can use placeholder human assets in the meanwhile, because after all, they're just a human skin. They're not a different race like the elves are. So this is something useful. Yes. It made me decide to reduce a little bit the scope. I was thinking I will make the wall of Dalaran, and then I realized no. I made the Wall of Silvermoon. I will not do Boldar. It is not useful for the game, and it's not useful for my mental sanity. When is Warcraft 3 birthday? I will tell you if it will be or not. Third of July, 1 month. I mean, without translation, I might make it. With translation, it's impossible. I've always released acts with at least some translation, so with translation it's not possible. We can see. Maybe I can do it for the birthday. And without translation. What do you mean? What do you mean, Rozola? Okay, sorry. I didn't read the previous comment. Okay, yeah, now I see. Yeah, it's the Book of Medivh. Yeah, the city is not destroyed by Arthas. This is a misconception, it's destroyed by Archimonde. Problem is that World of Warcraft basically retconned. Hello, Warcraft. It's you, Templier, right? I know it's you, Templier. Yes, I recognize your unique style of writing the smile emoji, which is very uncommon in the West. What do you mean for a cool snow cap? What do you mean for snow cap? Modified northern snow piles. Show me a pic in Discord, I will show it to the public. Also, we are going to take some of your Second War building model and make them into ruined landscape doodads. In every year. Is bigger than the Aran in Warcraft 3. It is, I mean, The size of the map is not going to be like Silvermoon. It will be much smaller, like as the map size. And I think that is for the best. Okay. They just received an image. So we have... Oh, this can be added around the mountains. That could be nice. Yes, why not? You can send me this. It can be useful. Remember, I'm not going to make them too snowy, to avoid using snow caps on buildings. 2 only. Yes, but it's not going to be a macro map. Okay. Backgrounds. The backgrounds. Well, I have this weird habit of using for the backgrounds the game graphics, so it is nice what you have, but I think I will keep my style, if you wish to call it like this. Like, it's a bit my way of doing things, which stems from before you add all of this assets and resources, and I think it's very nice. Thank you, nonetheless, Templier. Yeah, I read it. I didn't have enough time to look at your AI script. My AI script should be pretty straightforward, to be honest. Yeah, there's probably some kind of typo. You just need a typo and it will not launch. Imagine how it was making the entire routine system. It's like a couple thousand lines of code, all done without any compiler. So if there was one typo, never launch it. And it was managing all the routines, like re-implementing the routines that we had by default from Blizzard in the natives, so that I could fix the bugs. Hello, Dagran, welcome to the stream. Late is better than ever. Yes, much more versatile now. Even though it is less efficient than it is in the Blizzard version because they use C++ natives, but sadly I can't use C++ natives. I'm sorry, they didn't give me access to the source code. Hey Blizzard, could you give me access to the source code? Can you please? If they say yes, they could also grant me some money at that point. All of Silvermoon is reaching the final touches before I will launch it in beta, yes. I hate that map. It is refreshing to work on this. It's renovating my joy in living an happy life. But why this cliff is so ugly? So ugly. Don't tell me, Dagran. You will never see a map like that again from me. I never ever went that close to say hello, bye-bye project. Because it's like doing work on something that never finishes. But if you think that they are like 2 maps and a half smashed together, maybe the timing could make more sense. No. No, I refuse. I categorically refuse to have an interactive interlude now. You can understand me. Go creep. Okay. So, this is nice. Mina. Yes. The interlude now. Hello, Tramina. Yes, I'm building around the original layout for this one. On purpose. I feel it doesn't need to be changed, at least this half. This other half here, not sure. Now that we have here you Templiar, there is Dagran are one of the most I couldn't say it, fanatic lore guys that I ever met, and I can tell you that I'm not sure what kind of word should I show in the Legion one. I don't want to show anything very complex, but I would like that to reflect the lore in the units and the word. So, a Lord Zealot. My life is for lore. I long for lore. I long for discussing the lore. Yes, I plan to make a finale like that, which will lead to calendar. I was thinking to show Jaina landing on Kalimdor, and I don't know in the lore who land first, Jaina or maybe not Jaina landing on Kalimdor. Sorry, Jaina departing from Kalimdor. Jaina departing from departing to Kalimdor. Ah, my fucking English skills are confusing me. Departing from Lordaeron to Kalimdor. This is something that I might show. Yeah, so it's not time to ask me this request, Dagran. I would like to know what you think about what to show in the demon word in here. Alliance. Yeah, I knew it was the Alliance. Okay. Well, it's not your red cannon. I think it's the actual cannon. Okay, so this part is done. Silvermoon 3! Oh no, Silvermoon again! No, Silvermoon, no. Want to see Silvermoon. These trees are too... Oh, I see your request, Dagger, and simple request, yes. There's no difficult to do. There's no E3 wall, and the E3 wall. No E3 wall. Okay. The humans are better navigators, and they also have the orc remains stranded on the island, on the Tenjin Island. Okay. I'd Sage Max. I like this term. Tide Sage Max, that's so fun. Okay, that seems like fine. Yes, so I always thought that Elfcrim came first, then the humans, then Thrall. This is what I always thought. This is what the game conveyed me. So it could make sense to show like join the party and then leave everything else same as it is in game. Okay. So in the original there was some light around. So yeah. Okay. Just breathe. Yes, I would like to have better fleshing out for the Legion part here. This is what I would like. Maybe it is village. Village is one of the best one. You know, it looks compared to the other. No, it's not. I would like to not use different tile sets. It's just what should I show? What makes most sense law-wise? This is the question that you have to answer, my dear friends. You are the lore nerds, me. What do you mean, Dagran, by more demon units? Okay. In the Reforged version, we have a lot of units from the Outlands, but they never appear in the game, like when you fight the Legion. When you fight the Legion, you see a very small roster, actually. Okay. Yeah, that is always one of the questions that I had myself. It was, where is this place that they show cinematic? Well, the Infernal are a bit the big reveal. They are in the trailer of the game, and they should be like the reveal. They're not. They don't appear before the last mission of this campaign. Okay, so I think we have the general layout of the mountain. Now let's try to understand what we place in here, okay? What is the name of the world of the universe of Warcraft? Not Azeroth, I mean the entire universe. Does it have a name? Nope. So that's going to be like this. Yeah, but doesn't make sense. Okay. The Cthulhu sector. He's a very good guy. Those artists. And we technically have any no glow version. Our dynamic duo. So let me hear again the audio.
So, you're not upset about me killing you that one time?
Don't be foolish. The Lich King told me how our encounter would end.
The Lich King knew that I would kill you?
Of course. He chose you to be his champion long before the Scourge even began.
Okay. Actually, I think they should something like. I think this is a pretty damn good mountain shot. They have to reach this position in here. So I want to rewatch the original one, so
Hey everybody, Jaber.
let me go in the last one. So I want to watch it.
3 days later, somewhere in the wintry peaks of the Alterac Mountains.
Arthas running on horseback so slow. This is ridiculous.
So, you're not upset about me killing you that one time?
Don't be foolish. The Lich King told me how our encounter would end.
The Lich King knew that I would kill you?
Of course. He chose you to be his champion long before the Scourge even began.
If he... Dreadlords control him like they do.
They are agents of the ones who created our master, the fiery lords of the Burning Legion.
What is this Legion?
Yes.
It is a vast demonic army that has
Maybe.
consumed countless worlds beyond our own. Now it comes to set this world to the flame. Our master was created to pave the way for its arrival. The Dreadlords were sent to make sure that he succeeded.
So the Plague in Lordaeron, the citadels in Northrend, the slaughtering of the elves, it was all just to prepare for some huge demonic invasion?
Yes. In time, you will find that our entire history has been shaped by the coming conflict. Now come.
Yeah.
We have...
This is the original
Hey
one.
everybody, Jaber Reno here, welcome back.
It is very similar. Just more blue.
You're not upset about me killing you that one time?
So strange to look at it like that.
The Lich King told me how our encounter would end.
The Lich King knew that I would kill you?
Of course. He chose you to be his champion long before the Scourge even began.
If he's so all-knowing, then how can the Dreadlords control him like they do?
They are agents of the ones who created our master, the fiery lords of the Burning Legion.
What is this Legion?
It is a vast demonic army that has consumed countless worlds beyond our own. Now it comes to set this world to the flame.
There is the nail of Monroth.
Pave the way for its arrival.
This effect here was better, yes.
That he succeeded.
It was more clear.
So the Plague in Lordaeron, the citadels in Northrend, the slaughtering of the elves, it was all just to prepare for some huge demonic invasion?
Yes. In
Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, I agree. So we need to see all the various points. Like, I wanted Arthas to actually be in here. This is the position I wanted to be. Like, it's reminiscent of that one before. Kel'Thuzad should be close by. This is how they should be when they talk. Even something like this, for some reason I do love when they talk and we see them shoulder. In the original one, this was more like a path. Now we can keep it as if it was a path. What do you say? Just make it a path. It is quite easy. And here we are. We have a path. No, I don't want to make it blue colored, honestly. I can change the DNC to make it a bit more dramatic effect, but don't expect it to be blue colored. I actually dislike the fact that it's blue colored. It doesn't look very well on HD. I will just tweak the light. Now I'm actually thinking of doing something in here, like adding a bit of blight in here, which I didn't think to do. And with that, and to show some fires with a bit of blight. Like the passing of the scourge laying down fires in the forest. In the original, there are fires. In the original, there are fires, more so than the Reforged version. Okay. If you say so, who am I? I will show it on the path, but no fires down below. Okay. Things I don't want in here. They don't. They walk nicely. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. I don't know how this is in World of Warcraft. It might make sense, right? A bit. You know what is time to add in this landscape? You know, people. You know. I know you know. I know you know. It's rocking time. So now that we have the structure, oh, the first water elemental of the day. It's now time to add. Oh, I forgot that I've seen music. Sorry, people. Cheers, Dagger. Yeah, it's rocking time. rocking time. So, still no rock emote. One of the problems is that rocks in here, well, they look just like the one we see elsewhere. So let's see if we can manage for this without making them snowy. If we can manage to make them look good enough. This is rocks walkable. No rocks from Ice Crown. Let me see no rocks from Ice Crown. No. That? The one you're referring to? Probably right. So, need to go to environment, no rocks. Then change like the max scale to 6. And the path texture to fucking none. And on cliffs through everything, yes. No rocks. It's rocking time! Okay, so let's find some good variations. Let's put all variations together for... I don't remember them all by memory. These are different. So 0, 1, 2, 3, no, 3. Oh, 3 I said. 4, 5. I used them maybe in Northrend. Yes, I remember them now. 8. And 9. Okay. These are the rocks. Put them in here. And then we can use them. So I will probably start with something a bit more generic like this one. Put around the cliffs. Let's make it bigger. I should make them even larger. Even better. Here we go. Oh, yes. Maybe too much, right? This is one. Then we have like something smaller. I know. I'm trying to find a good style first. This rocks looks much worse than the standard rocks. They're blending well, but yeah, the overall look is a bit worse. For some reason. Yeah, shaping of this is very tricky. The other rocks are easier to work with. I think there is no why. Still the sad truth. It's rocking time. I think that for Northrend it's fine, because Northrend is supposed to feel empty. Also, I think that for snowy heavy landscape it is fine, for no environment used to feel quite empty respect to regular environments. But yeah, it could be more standardized, that we can work with the same style everywhere. For changing style of the doodling is not the fun thing to hurt. It's glowering time. It's weird to be here placing these rocks instead of Silvermoon. Weird in a very good way. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit ton of things. Okay. Okay. You mean the orc buildings? Right. I'm clear. And can I have the human buildings? Like, I would like probably to see here a town hall here in this corner, like instead of trees, town hall and a guard tower. You can send me these models even with snow texture. Do you have snow texture or only snow caps? I don't care about snow caps, but I would love to have some snow textures. With them, no snow textures. Okay, so that is something we have to do on our own? Or do you think that we should take the snow caps? It's up to me. Because I want them to blend into the environment. So naturally this means they should be snowy. Even if I decide the buildings not to be snowy because it's not snowing, something that blends with the cliff, which is snowy, should be with snowy. I mean, it is bound to be this way. Also because by being doodads, well, I could make a doodad for the snow caps and a doodad for the other and then just push them together. This is a possible solution, because I know that Meg, whenever he has to add doodads to the model itself, it usually breaks because there's too many vertices. So I would like to avoid him becoming mad at me for this. macro map. Simple as that. I don't plan many gameplay changes with respect to the original map. I think the map is quite fitting for what it does. No, I will change it a little bit, I think. Yeah. But I still have to decide with precision. Okay. Starting to look a little bit better, right? Okay. Oof. Save just at the end, but give it a couple finishing touches. 10 minutes. It is. I think that I have to end it earlier than I thought because I have to go to the bathroom. But I cannot pause, it's like 10 minutes, so yeah. I'm sorry people, but I have to go to the bathroom. So I think that I will close it here in order to avoid pausing it for just like some more rocks. So I think I will keep doing this next Let's Dev. I'm going to finish school very close, so okay, that's an interesting suggestion. I will keep that in mind. So, dear people, from the stream and from YouTube, from not too distant future, I have to go right now, but we will continue on this. Hopefully, very soon, you will be able to play it. Thank you again, and see you on the next Let's Dev. Have a nice night.